Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Python. So welcome to 360DigiTMG as well. So I think you are enjoying the questions related to modules in Python. Right. So yesterday our discussion went with such a topic was like built-in modules which are available readily in Python, where we have certain libraries which you want to use for satisfying or completing one particular task. So what did we do? We have used import function. Okay, and in that import function, if we want one particular more functionality, we are only importing that particular functionality and using it. If at all you want to pull everything into your environment, you are using star. So import star. So these are things which are available for us when you have to satisfy the condition. Inbuilt methods are there, but the question is we can also create our own modules. So how do you create your own modules here? It's something that whatever, suppose I want to calculate for instance, area of a triangle, area of a square, area of a rectangle, area of a triangle. These are certain custom defined functions I write. But all these functions will be saved in one .py file. That py file I want to convert into a module. So what will I do is that file will be appended to a certain path. So when you save it, suppose I total all the 6 functions I have in that particular file, and I save the name of the file as area_functions.py file. Suppose now I want to use only triangle formula. Define that particular triangle formula, half into base into height, or rectangle, length into breadth. Those are all I have written already in area_function.py file. So this I will append. I'll create this area_function file into one location using sys.append. I'll set the path. So what will happen? I can directly use that module also, which is defined by me according to my own choice. Right? I can write 10 different custom-based functions, 10 different logics. It's like what people, the community, what they have done, like, import math package. You are calculating power, you are calculating the square root, you are calculating many things in that. The same way, I have also written all the areas of different shapes. Okay, I am setting the path and I'm using that particular function, all the functions using the module, that is area_functions. I can use just like import area_function. All those functions will be there in my directory and I can use them just like how we are using our built-in modules. So that is a good thing about Python. Everything can be defined by us according to our own choice. That's where it is number one tool, right? It is becoming, it stands number one for many years. Till date now, it's like things are getting updated. Communities who are working behind the scenes, they're making it so, it's getting upgraded so well that it is beating rest of the other programming languages. So to start with today, I'm going to start with Ashutosh, right? Ashutosh would write a program here to shuffle the list.
Yeah, sure, Deepthi. Just let me share my screen. And hey, guys, again, a very good evening. And yeah, welcome to this session where we are, giving you the tips of how to, perform or what kind of questions will be asked in the Python interview. So again, coming to the question that Deepthi asked, which is, she wants me to write a code to shuffle a list. So let me just define a list. So I'm saying the variable name say words is equal to, say, I'm taking some colors over here. Let me take, red. Let me take black. I'm also taking, say, green. And let me take blue as well. Right? and then say, I want to print in a new line, original list. Basically, why I'm doing this is so that when I get the output, you should be able to clearly see what was the original list and what is the shuffled list. So I'm trying to print both of the things over here. So I'm saying I want to print the original list, colon, and I'm saying print words. Now this is our original list, of course. So the words is our original list. So I will say print words. Fine. And then I'm saying random dot shuffle. And I want to shuffle what? I want to shuffle the words. I guess I need to import random. Just a moment. Yeah. So random dot shuffle words. And then I'm saying print shuffle words or shuffle list. Print words. Okay. So guys, here if you observe, first I'm defining a list with some words. That is your red, black, green, and blue. And I've given the name words to this. And then I'm saying I want to print the original list, which is actually this, and it is containing, it is being contained into a variable called as. Now I'm importing shuffle over here. Sorry, I'm importing random and using the random, I'm shuffling the words. Means I'm shuffling all these red, black, green, and blue, which are into the variable called as. So I'm trying to print the shuffle list over here and the words which are shuffled. So this is what you are getting. The original list along with the shuffle list is what you will see over here. So that is my approach, Deepti, towards shuffling the characters in the list.
Okay, so you are using a random, right? Random is a function what we want to use here, and you are doing the shuffling part.
Exactly. So one thing more here, when I was trying to run this line, it was showing me some error, random. So
Yeah.
I had to import random. So people, if you get any problem or error at this point, you might want to consider importing random as well.
Yeah. Okay. So if we would understand certain things like, commands and the syntaxes, you have certain syntaxes like, the current directory or changing the directory, you want to get the information about the list of certain things, right? How do you want to remove a directory? There are certain commands, right? So Bharat, I wish you can just explain few things with respect to the OS module.
Yes, Deepti, I can do that. So rather than explaining, I will show the syntaxes of these commands and how we can use them. Okay, let me share my screen. Just a minute. Okay, so OS, we all know that it is something to do with our operating system, the local machines files. It is able to access your local files. Let me share the screen. So I'll be using Spider. So we'll have that combination of a notebook and a standalone application. Okay. Let us say if you are dealing with operating system package, if you want to get a current directory, let's say current directory, then you say get okay, this is the directory. Or let me first we have to import the OS. Once you do that, you say OS dot get current directory. So this is the syntax. Okay. So if you see here, I'm able to look at the local directory. Okay. Similarly, let me also look at other things. We can also change the directory. How do we change? Let's say I'll just put the comment. I'm giving the comments for our viewers to understand what is that we are doing here. Okay, I will say change directory. Okay, so this will be the syntax, or let me put this was dot change directory. Okay, so here you have to specify what is the argument. Okay, you are supposed to pass a positional argument, and that positional argument will be your path. Okay, so I'm not specifying any path for a reason, because I do not want to change any of the directory. So we are just looking at the capabilities, friends, everyone. All right, and let us also look at the list. Okay, the list of the directories and the files. We'll start. Here is your list of directories. Okay. We have looked at the directories. We also were able to change the directories, correct? Can we create a directory? That should be your question. Okay. So I would say that we can, of course, create a directory. Okay. You're creating a directory. How do you do this? You're using the syntax make directory. This is nothing but make directory, that is os dot make directory. And then you pass the position, you are passing the argument, the parameter here in the parenthesis, whichever location or a directory that you want to pass, that you want to create. Okay. So I'm not specifying any of the directory, or I can, So we'll also look at, let me check. Okay, what else do we have? What else can I add? Okay, now that I've made a directory, I've created a directory, I can also delete one of the directories. I will say os.remove and then here I'm using a remove function to remove the directory, and I'll pass the value here. Here it would be the location or a directory. Okay. So this way we can deal with the functions and we are manipulating this. Okay. See, we have a question from our viewers stating that how are we changing the directory? We are changing the directory. What I will do is I will simply pass the location. Okay, let's say I put some of the, let's say I put this particular location. Okay, this is the path, and then it will change this specific directory.
Bharat, quotes, single quotes.
That is right. Yes, of course. These has to be in quotes. You're appending, right? So it has to be in quotes. It could be, let me put this in single quotes. Okay. So this way, this is a pseudo directory. So it is more to the path. You're just passing this particular value and then this will get changed. All right. This is how you can look at the functions.
You can run that.
Okay. You want me to run this?
Yeah, yeah, we can run it, right? 16th line. Yeah, now you can again check os.getCWD.
Here, this particular directory has changed.
So get current working directory, change the directory, make a new directory. Right? You want to remove a directory, os.remove. So there are certain things what you can do. Mainly what we use is when you are working with any different data sets, you do certain changes to your data set. You don't know where they got saved. So you can give whatever directory you want to save so that your data will get saved into that particular, what we say, spare location. Okay, so now Bharat has shown us OS. So Bharat, can you continue with math modules of Python?
Okay.
So you have very,
Yes,
very popular.
we have a popular, in fact, one of my favorite packages, one of my favorite modules, which is math. It basically does mathematical calculations. Okay, we'll look at it and let me share. I shouldn't have stopped sharing. Okay. Just give me a minute. I'll just make the color schemes a little better. Let me continue with this. So what math package does is it will let you do a simple mathematical calculation. For example, I want to calculate the pi value. I will say math.pi. Now, if I execute straight away, if you notice, there is something called as a code analysis. It is giving you a warning. That means I'm using a particular package. However, I did not import that. I don't have to install it because it is already pre-installed. I will simply say install, that is import math, and then I can use this math.py. Okay, what is the pi value? 3.14159, so on. Okay, and then I also have math dot okay. Let me calculate the degrees. Okay, I'll pass a value. Okay, this way I'm able to pass the degree. And it also allows you to, if I look at the directory of this particular package. So, okay, I'll just take you through different functions within this package. It also allows you to do trigonometry, like the sine value, the tan value, or the cosine value, or cos value. Sine of 15. Okay, it will give you the value. Math.tan. Right? Your school mathematics. Okay. Let me also do math dot square root of 89. It will also let you do a simple math calculations.
Okay, so it's like
Not just yes.
yeah, so it's like all the mathematical operations can be performed.
Correct.
Math package, math module.
So this I will just put the directory and show to our viewers. So these are the calculations that we can do. We can do factorial, we can do floor value, gamma, hypothesis, correct?
Yeah, so exactly, it is nothing but whenever we are using dir, open and close parentheses with an object, it returns a list of objects attributes.
Correct.
So if we don't pass an object to dir also, it returns list of currently available functions, methods, or we can say properties or attributes.
Yes.
And also what are the names in the local scope.
Yes. I just did dir without passing any value. So it is giving you these available attributes.
Okay.
Currently available attributes.
Yeah. Okay, Bharat, thank you. Ashutosh, can we rename a Python module?
I would rather like to answer that question by showing you.
Yeah, please. Can you rename it?
So let's say we need to rename something, right? So let me just call. I'm trying to do some mathematical functions right now. So I'm saying I want to import maths as m. And then I'm just checking whether it is working right or not. Say m dot square root of 60. So it is going to give us the square root of. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm saying from random import array into id as random underscore number. So basically, I am renaming your random integer as your random number over here. And then I'm saying print random underscore number. And I'm giving some, numbers over here. Let's say it should be 10, comma, between 10 to 50. Let me run this. So that was the problem. Instead of saying random integer, I was saying rand id. So that was the problem. Now here, if you observe, what we are getting over here is, what we are getting over here is that we are getting any random number from the range of 10 to 50. So we are getting any random number. So that is what we are getting right now. Deepti.
Yeah. So Ashutosh has given from random import rand int. So he has given a nickname as random underscore number. So when you have given a nickname as random underscore number, so viewers, you should understand that Python forgot that the original name.
Exactly.
It's just that you are giving a nickname to your pet and you're calling it with the original name. You have given it as a tiger and you're calling it as Leo. So Python cannot understand that. So the nickname, whatever you are giving, you are renaming it, the entire random import randint as random number. So random number is only stored and it can only understand random number. If you just say random int also, it will throw you error because it forgot. So you cannot say that your pet name is something, right? You daily call the pet with some name and you are suddenly calling with a different name. That's what it's happening here. So viewers, I would like to share my screen for a minute. Okay, and I would like to show you. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So I was explaining something
Yes.
about the Python modules, right? Before I have started the session. See here, friends, I have created a file, okay, by name area underscore function.py. Okay, so I've written 3 different functions here: def, square formula, rectangle formula, circle formula. So when I have done this, okay, I need to save it. For saving that, I have used sys. This is a module. This module, I'm setting the path, appending the path where I got this particular path. So I have it on my desktop. I have Python codes. So user Sirish, desktop and PyCodes. There, this file is going to set. So when I select entire thing, this is a module which is created by me according to my own wish. Now, when I open a new file now, okay, I import area underscore function as f. So this f is a nickname like Ashutosh showed as random underscore number. Now this f is something what I'm pulling into my Python environment. So now if I show you dir of f, like Bharat showed dir of math, it was an inbuilt module. Now this is a module what I have created with the 3 different calculations of areas. If you look at this, you got area underscore circle, rectangle, square, and triangle. Okay, all the 4, whatever I have defined here, they are available here. Now, if I want to use any of the function, See, if I should not use area underscore function because I have to use a nickname here. F dot, I'm using one particular function which is called as cal area circle. I think we have used rectangle, RAC. So it will take what? It will take two arguments. We have to give length and breadth. So we have given 5 and 7. It's going to print us 35 is the answer. So this is manually creating your modules rather than you are importing your math package like that. We can create our own modules by setting up the path using sys.path.append. So wherever you are saving this, you need to save and you have to connect to this particular path from your Python. Then only you can use this in a new file. If I close this also, it is available for us in this when you can call it using import function, giving a nickname and using the functions. Whatever function you want to use, you want to put the circle, the arguments what you passed here, length and breadth, length, okay, or circle r, radius is what, so pi r square, length into breadth, length into length, like that. You can do addition and subtraction, like bunch of things can be done, but you have to append it. Then only you will be able to retrieve the functions which are available or which are written by you people. Okay, so I thought of showing you rather than explaining things. So that's it for today, friends, and hope you all are having great time listening to our videos, watching them, right? And so happy weekend, first of all, happy learning. So keep learning, keep practicing, right? More number of videos to go here. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Please follow us on LinkedIn and as well as Facebook. Right? So let's connect on Monday with a new set of questions. Thank you all.